on the hello world and what to do? Delete. Yes. So now this is an empty screen now. So here I need to take two views. So which are those? One is in the question itself, it is given text view. So go to palette. So go to text, select text view, drag and drop. So this is our text view, and you have to give the ID. I will give the ID as TV or something like that. So yeah, so I'll give EDTXT. Okay, so this is my ID. So click on refactor. Okay, so let me change the name of this. Go down in attributes, in common attributes. So no need of giving a name, right? So let it be of change it. There's the name. Select this. Select this. Yeah, text. I'll give enter the text. Anything you can give. So enter the text. So now go to your code. So I'll just split this. So here for enter the text. So see here, see the XML code. So for this particular enter the text view, so here I'll not give a text, I give a hint. So that means if it is text, you need to, when you run the app, so enter the text will be now, you have to erase it, you have to delete it, then you have to type your text. But if you give a hint, enter the text will be visible in this text view, but upon clicking on that, it will go off. Okay, so that's the difference between hint and a text. So enter the text. So what is the next step? You need to constrain. So, but before that, I'll just increase the size of this. So how to increase the size? So go to search, select the size, or else you just search for size. So select the text. Oh, sorry. Okay. So here, increase the size, enter the text. So now constrain it, right click, center, horizontally in parent, right click, center, vertically in parent. Okay. Now wherever you want to place this particular view, place it. Good. After that, we need a button. So I think it is displayed on the screen itself, right? So you had only two views. In the question itself, it is given that you should have only two views. One is a text view, that is edit text, and one more is edit text is where you enter your text, and one more is button. Button is, to convert the text to speech. Okay. Now take a button, drag and drop the button. So let me give a name for it. So I will give, I will just change the ID of the button. So let it be BTN. I give BTN. Oh, sorry, not here. So ID, it is here, BTN. So ID will be button. So button, ID is button, BTN. Enter. Refactor. Continue. Off. Once again. Once again. Go to button. Let me take one more button. So here ID. So I'll change the ID as button. So now refactor it. Okay. So in the same way, just go to center, horizontally in parent, go to center, vertically in parent. Okay, constraint. After that, yeah. Now select this, go to, where is the text? Ready. Here is the text. So here change, give the name to the button. So I give according to the question I give. So convert a text to speech. That's it. So very simple. So this is, here is the enter text, and here is the convert to text to speech. So what you do here, we enter the text, and upon clicking this convert text to speech, so you will hear a voice. Okay, the same text like Siri and all. Okay, so you will get a voice of the same text. Okay, this is what your program is. Now let me go to errors. It's okay. Just 1 minute. It is showing some error. Okay. So let me change the name of this. Where is the name? Okay, I'll change it to convert text to speech. Okay. Okay. So this is about the front end. So I'll just place it properly. Okay. So front end is very simple, only 2 views. Okay. So now even backend is also very simple, but your Java code is completely of built-in functions. Okay, so it's not like a calculator, because in calculator we don't have any built-in functions. So we have written, we have used our own logic, like addition, you know it, plus num1 plus num2, subtraction num1 minus num2. We have not used much built-in functions there. Even in sign in also we have used built-in functions like a bundle, like intent and all. But coming to this seventh program is completely off of built-in functions. You should know how to use the built-in functions and all in this particular program. But the code is very simple, but you need a lot of practice for this. Okay, without practicing, you will never come to know how to use this particular seventh program. Okay, so now let me go to main activity.java. So start writing the code. So what is my first step all the time? So what will be the first step in this Java? Can anyone?
Declare,
Very good. Declaring. So
declaring of
huh, declaring of. Hello. Someone said declaring what?
variable.
Variables. For see, how many variables will it declare? Let me know that. How many variables will declare? So see here. So am I audible? At least say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Audible.
Yeah. So now we need to declare the variables for what? For these two. For this edit text and for this button. So for these two, we need to declare, or instead of declaring, you can say creating objects. So in Java language, we'll not say declaring the variables, we say creating the objects. Okay, for your understanding, I used to say declaring the variables. Okay, if I say declaring the variables, because you used to this, right? So in C language and all, we declare the variables. So the same words I'm just using it, but this is we are creating the objects, okay, in Java. So let me start creating the objects. So for your enter text and for this, so enter text is of type what? Enter text is of type edit text, and convert text to speech is of type button. Okay, now go back to this, start, capital E. So I used to repeat this again and again. That is always in your Java. So make sure that so you are giving a lowercase, you are taking care of lowercase, uppercase, and all, because it is case sensitive. Okay, so edit, yeah, see, after immediately typing edit text, you're getting edit text space, give any name, it's your wish. So you can give any name. So it's not like I have to give whatever ma'am has given. So no, take any name. I take ENTRE. For your understanding, I'll take entered value. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So this is my this is my edit text object, and one more is a button. BUTTON button space. So I take SPEAK, any name you give. So speak BTN. Okay. So these are my two variables. So see here, it is showing in a red color. That is, you need to import the packages. Okay. So how to import the packages for this? So look at here. Upon clicking import, so for bundle, you have a for bundle is nothing but some database. Already the packages are present, and for edit text, the packages are present. But where is the packages for button? So if button wants to work, then alt enter. Import the things. See, look at that. As soon as I clicked on alt enter, so it has this has been added. That means the packages are imported so that you can use the word button. Okay, so this is the next one. Now, what will be my next step? What is the next step? So both the variables are declared. What will be the next step? Can anyone? What is the next step? After declaring the variables, what is the next step? That's okay. If it is wrong, also just tell me what is the next step. Anyone? ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. Hello. What is the next step? So the next step is we need to initialize the values. Yes or no? So initialize, in simple words, I'm just calling it as a initializing, but it is not initial. We are integrating these objects with XML code views. That is what the actual meaning. Okay, we are integrating these objects with these IDs. We have given IDs for both, right? So with these views, we are just integrating. That means whatever the value we enter here, so that has to go to Java code, and the respective code has to be worked on that particular value, and you should get a speech as an output. Okay, so that's what next step. So what you have to do, you have to write like this and initialize. So take entered value. See, entered value is equal to, it's not mandatory that you should give a space. It's not at all mandatory. It's your wish. You can give a space or don't give a space. So both works. So entered value is equal to, so what is this entered value? What type of value it is? It is of type object edit text. So type edit text, find its view by ID, where all the IDs present in resources. R dot ID dot, where is the ID? I'll explain you once again. The same thing. So R dot ID dot, so what is ID? So ID, yeah, go here. So what is ID for this? Go up. Okay, ID is edit text. So type XML edtxt. Yes. So ID is edit text semicolon. And next is button. So what is the name given to it? Speak button. speak button is equal to, so it is of type button. So find its view by ID. So where all the IDs present, resources r dot id dot, where is a button? Yeah, here is a button. So the ID is given is button. Yes. So this is the first step that everyone knows. So all of you, I think, knows this. So the basic, the first step towards any program. Okay. So now our next step is the actual program. That is the code for the converting text to speech. The actual real program. Okay. So as I said at the starting of the class, it is completely off inbuilt functions. Okay, so what is the first inbuilt function we use? See, we have a variable, we have an inbuilt function called text to speech. Okay, so let me initialize the text to speech here itself. Type capital, note down the points. So all these points. So I'm going to initialize text. See, as soon as you type text, okay, it comes. So text to speech. So take any object, text, any object. See, as soon as you type, it will suggest. So either take first or second. I take the second one, text to speech, so that it will be easy for you. Okay, so see, this is an inbuilt function. So I'm creating an object for text to speech. So it is not displaying the explanation. See here, when you place your cursor on the top of it, text to speech, it will show synthesize speech from text for immediate playback or to create a sound file. Getting it or not, why we are using a text to speech? So all the explanations are there itself. Your work is, you should know how to use it. Keep it in mind. Everything is there, everything is ready. Okay, so everything is ready. You should know how to use it. Okay, that is very important. So now text to speech is done. Okay, so now, so let's start writing the code for this. So I use the object whatever which is declared here. So what is that? Text. Yeah, automatically it comes. Text to speech is equal to, start writing the code. All of you listen carefully. Okay, so text to speech is equal to create a new text to speech, create a new text to speech. So here, so where you are I mean where you get the where you are giving the input. So in main activity only you are giving the input. Okay, type main. Yeah, here it comes. As soon as you type main, capital M. If you give lowercase m, it will not suggest it. So give capital M. So it will suggest so many things. So select the first one, main activity. From this, okay, from this to new text to speech. Yes. See here. So once again, I'll teach you. New text to speech. Once again, I'll type. So once again, I'm doing it. New. Okay, select the second one, new text to speech. So here, where we want to create it in main activity, because the program name is main activity.java. So main activity dot this comma. Okay, as soon as you press comma, you enter comma. So this comes context. No need to type this context and all. Okay, so, comma, type new space. So see, as soon as you give new space, again it suggests you something. Okay, so what out of these things, you select the first one. First one is text to speech on click listener. Select it. Ma'am, what is the use of this text to speech on click listener? See, what is the program? Program is, we need to enter the text, and upon clicking the button, this whatever the text will be converted to speech. Okay, and you can hear that whatever the text you give. So for this to happen, we require some engines. If you want to play any games, getting it, or if you want to write code for any games, your own games you want to develop. So for all the games you'll have some engines. Okay, in the same way here also we require the respective okay, engine to convert the text to speech. Okay, now the use of this text to speech on init listener is, it is not on click listener, it is on init listener. So is it will initialize the associated text to speech engine. Okay, once again, so this particular one we use it for on init listener. Why we have selected this is to initialize the associated text to speech engine. Okay, so if it is not already initialized, if that particular engine is not initialized, so this particular one will initialize it. Okay, so now automatically it comes, no need to type everything, automatically everything comes. But here look at this on init int status, very important, on init int status. See here on init is, so it is like it is a signal. Okay, so whether the engine has initialized or not, so this gives a signal, on init gives a signal. So this is automatically generated one. Okay, but the use of this on init is, so it will give a signal, whether signal means whether the engine has been successfully installed or not. So it says, and status is uh, will have a success and failure status, right? So if engine is installed successfully, it is success. If engine is not installed, then it is a failure. Okay, so ma'am, I want to know whether it is whether the engine is installed successfully or not. How I can how I'll know, come to know that whether the engine is installed successfully or not. I'll tell you. Okay, don't worry. I'll let you know. Okay. So now I'll go for a status now. So what are the status? So status will be two. One is a success status and one more is a failure status. Let me write code for both. Okay. So if I'll write the code for if status, okay, select this, if status, select this or select it or type it. Status is equal to, okay, so I'm going to launch, initialize a text to, I'm sorry, text to not, text to, where is speech? Text to speech engine if it is successfully installed. See, as soon as I type S, it comes. Okay, so understood. If status is, if text to speech engine is initialized successfully, success, then what to do? Then, then what to do is you need to select the language. Understood? So you need to select the language, whether the whatever the text you enter, whether you want to hear it in English language or French language or a Korean language or a Chinese language, getting it or not. If engine is successfully installed, then only the next statement is possible. So what is that statement? So text to speech, select this text to speech dot, you need to set the language. If successfully engine has been installed, you need to set the language, you write the code. So set the language, so there is a, to set the language, so there is a there is a inbuilt function. So see here, when I place the cursor, automatically it is showing me, so use locale look, use locale, getting it or not? Are you able to see it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, so it is automatically showing us that use this parameter locale. See, Java is very interesting subject, like, okay, so automatically it shows you, but you should know how to use it. Okay, so now type locale, whatever it is suggesting me, I use the same. So select Java, locale dot. See, as soon as you give locale, so you can see all the languages. So are you able to see all the languages here? So see here, first is English. For language tag, get default, maybe you get some default. See here, Canada, French, China, Chinese, France, French, German, Germany, Italian, Italy, Japan, Japanese, Korea. Okay, Korea is Korean. Okay, so Taiwan, traditional Chinese, UK, US. So many languages, but only some, not so many languages. You'll have only fixed some fixed number of languages. I select English. Select. Yeah, that's it. Put a semicolon. So it is done, right? Language is selected. So now this is your if success statement. Yes or no? If if engine is installed properly, initialized properly, then this is a success. What is the use of an engine? Engine is it converts text to speech. Okay, you can hear that voice. Okay, so because of that engine. So if it is success, then use English language. Okay, if it is not success, if it is a failure, what to do? So else, so use it. Else, do it. Use the statement called log. Uh, yeah, use log dot e. You have so many types in this: log e, log p, or log o, something and all. So when I use log e, I'll tell you what is log e. Let me finish off this. Log e. So within a bracket use failed, failed, and it contains two parameters. One is failed and one is on init function. Message is on init failed, on init failed. Yeah. So enter. So this is my statement, log e. Mom, doubt is where I'll get the see. Um, if engine is no engine, you can't see it. Engine only works on the text. That is, engine works on the text and it converts to speech. You can't see the engine is nothing but a program. That's it. So if the program is not initialized properly, okay, so it has to display a failed message, not on your computer APK. When you run the APK, it will not display. So when you run the program, when you run the program, automatically see here at the down you can see to do, problems, terminal, build, logcat. So there is an option called logcat here. There is an option called logcat. That means if any error present here, here itself it displays. Okay, in logcat it will display failed upon running the program. So when you run the program, if it is not initialized properly, what is not initialized properly? If on init listener, if the engine is not initialized properly, then it will display the error here. It will show in a red mark. Okay, but let us run the app later. Okay, so when we run the app, it will display here. Okay, whether it is failure or successful initialization of an engine. So log e is that. Log e is display this failure messages in a logcat. Logcat, where is logcat? At the down you can see the fifth option is logcat. Okay, so see here, this is logcat. This is logcat. Okay, so now, so this is done, right? Yeah, this is successfully done now. So let me check for the braces here. Uh, put a semicolon here. This is very important. Okay, okay. Oh, we have missed one more. Okay, I'll write it there. Okay, so this is done. Now, so now what to do is right on click. See, the code for this is done. text to speech. We have converted text to speech and all. Now, what is the code is, upon clicking speak button, what should happen? Go here. Now, we everything is set. Okay, that means we have initialized the engines. We have given the we have set the language, that is English language, and we have, if it is failure, if engine is not initialized properly, we have a failure message. Everything is ready. What is my next step? I need to click on the button. Yes or no? So upon clicking on this button, what happens? Upon clicking on this button, complete code should bring to on-click listener. Okay. Now, how to write the code? So, what is the object created for button? It is speak btn. So, start writing the code. speak speak. Oh, sorry, it is lowercase. speak speak. Yes, speak button followed by what? Speak button. I want to set, upon clicking speak button. See, upon clicking this button, something should happen. I need a output. What to do? What to do now? What is the code? Guys, please respond. What to do now? Hello, where is Anantakrishna? Fayaz, Anantakrishna, Akhilesh. What to do next? What is the code? Upon clicking, what to write here? Vikas? Yes, someone said something. What to do? Speak button dot. Tell me the continuation of that.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. Speak button dot. What? Yes, Anant. Are you following it or not? Tell me that at least. Yes or no? Whatever I am teaching, line by line. At least say yes or no. Then I'll only continue with this.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now, speak button is what? Upon clicking on it. So how to convert this statement, whatever I am saying, into program? So upon clicking is nothing but set on click listener. Yes or no? How many times I have repeated this? Set on click listener space in the bracket new space. As soon as you type space new, you will get it. View dot on click listener dot. Select this. Yes, automatically it is created. Upon clicking on the button, what happens? You need to write the code now. Okay, so where you'll write the code? So after this public void on click, write the code. After the flower brace, you write the code. So what is the code? Code is, it's like yeah, the text, whatever the text we give it in edit text has to be taken. Okay, upon on the text, this process has to be happen. I mean, you need to implement this process, and this process converts what this code converts your text to speech, and finally you get the result. So now what to do is, so use string text, take any string, any name you can take. So because my text will be in the form of string, right? So use the variable data type as string. Text, you take entered value. See here, entered value, already we have a object. Entered value object, we have it here. So what is this entered value? So whatever I type here, whatever the entered value here, so it will be saved in entered value. That value I'm going to take here, entered value. So dot get the text, whatever the text. So always text will be in the form of string. Okay, dot how to write to string. So this is the statement where you will get whatever you type it on the view here. Whatever you type it, you'll get it here. And you will get it here and you are going to store it text. Okay. So next step is, so I need to convert. I need to convert whatever the value we have taken. We need to convert it, right? So convert it. So how to convert? Start using the object text to view. We have already defined this, created this object text to speech at the starting only. Text to speech dot speak it. So speak, getting it or not, whatever the text to speech. What is text to speech? Text to speech is this. This is text to speech. So apply this text to speech on what? Text. Oh, it is, I'll make it lowercase. So, okay. Apply on text. This text is this. This is the text. Text. Okay. It contains 3 parameters. Text, text to speech, dot. There is a statement called Q flush. So flush is what? Flush is nothing but Q flush is nothing but whatever the text you have entered, take the complete data, complete text, and convert it into speech. And now it is ready for the next text to be take. It will take the next new text. Okay. Q flush is that. So take the complete data and make the text view empty. Make the edit text empty. So give a null here. Yes. So that's it. Yeah. So this is about the 7th program, that is converting text to speech. So let me install this. Sorry, let me run this. So let's wait for the output. Just 2 minutes. I'll get the output. Gradle building. Okay, install. Yeah, launch succeeded. You can see the output. Not output. You can see your launch succeeded. That means there are no errors in the program. So it is fine. See here. That means there is no, your engine has been initialized properly. Hopefully your engine is initialized. That's the meaning of this. So if it is not done, if successfully, if engine is not initialized properly, you will get an error in the logcat. There is no error. Everything is in blue. You can observe it. So everything is in blue. So it is not showing this statement failed on it failed. It is not showing here. That means engine has been successfully installed. That's it about the 7th program. So I will send the APK to you. Let me locate this. Go to build. Yeah, build APK. I'll send the APK to you. Please install it and see the output. Install it and see the output. And save. Yeah, it is working. So I'll just send the APK to you. Just please install it. I'll locate. Where is 6A? Yeah. 64. Locate. Take this app. Yeah. Install this APK in your phone. All of you install this APK and just let me know the output. You cannot take the screenshot of it, but at least whatever you type, it has to speak out. Whether it is working or not, say yes or no. Everyone, all 28, all 27. So I have sent it to 6th A section group and send it to 6th C friends. I'm not in the group. Rakshita ma'am. ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್ ಅದು APK ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. All of you install it. Sixth A students. It's working or not? Let me know. 6th A. ಲೇ ಬಾಯ್ ಬಿಚ್ಚರೋ ಒಳ್ಳೆ.
Yes, mom.
Chandana, it's working. Whatever you type will be converted to speech. Okay. ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಅಲ್ಲು ಮೋಹನ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, I think A section. Amulya, Archana.
It's working, ma'am.
Anant, Ananta Krishna, Archana, Balaji, Bana Vijayalakshmi, Bhavana, ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಭೂಮಿಕಾ, ಹೇಮಶ್ರೀ, ಹಿಮವರ್ಷ, ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್, ಗಿರೀಶ್, and one more thing.
It's working.
Working, fine, that's it. So that is about your 7th program. What Ananta Krishna? It's working or
Yeah,
not?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is about the 7th program. Okay, so I think 8th program, ma'am, Rakshita ma'am has explained yesterday, and we are left with only one program, that is program number 6th. Okay, that I'll explain you in the next class. Okay, so, and one more thing, 6th C section students are coming here, whomever don't have laptops, 8 GB, whatever Android Studio supports, that is 8 GB RAM, i5 processor and all. So whomever don't have the systems, they're coming here and they're practicing. Almost half of the class they are coming. At least 15 members to 20 members, they're coming every day and they're practicing it. Why A section students, only 4 members I have seen. They came day before yesterday. ಯಾರದು ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷ, ಹರಿಪ್ರಿಯಾ, and Fayaz and Akhilesh. Only 4 came. Okay, what about remaining students? And they have laptops. Then also they came here. They had some doubts. They've clarified all the doubts and they're doing it. What about others? See, if you don't have laptops with you, come here, practice the lab, and don't think that you are promoted. Okay, see, when you'll be promoted, we have to send some internal marks, right? If you are promoted only for external. You don't have externals. Still we didn't get any VTU circular. Yesterday in A section I have sent you the circular. Okay, I have marked with October. Anand, you just stop recording, man. October 1st, your next semester, that is 7th semester, will be commenced. Okay, within August 29th, September 29th, you have to finish 4 weeks internship. 4 weeks internship. Okay, within